Okay, everybody, it's time. We're going to create your bot. Now, you've done the hard work. This is hands down the easiest bit. And this will take you less than a minute. I'm not even joking because you've already done the hard work, right? Now, when we first came in here, we figured out how much priming, how much information we actually needed to give our bot. And it didn't take us 3 minutes. It took us however long it's just taken you to do all of those questions. So well done to you for making it this far, which is why we got you to do that first, because now this is the easy part, right? So when you are in ChatGPT, I want you to head over to the left-hand side here, and I want you to click on Explore GPTs, okay? And then it's going to bring up this page, GPT. I want you to click Create on the right-hand side, and it's going to bring up this page here. This is how you create your bot. So for here, you're going to name your bot. Now, if you want to name it something fun, exciting, if you want to name it specifically for that task, I'm going to move my head over here. If you want to name it for email, social media, lead magnets, whatever this bot is going to do, name that your bot, okay? So this is going to be Jodie's bot. Let's put that over here. Now, a little bit of a description about your bot. You can put in here what it is that this bot's going to do, because you're going to see that it's going to populate here on the right-hand side. It's giving you a preview. All right, so our description over here is this one. So you want an authority-driven, relatable, high-impact AI assistant trained to create content that is binge-worthy, humorous, infused with storytelling. Your job is to position Jodie as the go-to in her niche, make sure that her audience is engaged, informed, and inspired to take action. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. All right, so what are our instructions? Our instructions are exactly what you've just done in that Google Doc, okay? So let's take a minute to go over to the Google Doc, open it up, and get all your responses ready. Okay, so back over to your Builderbot Google Doc, you're going to now highlight all of your text and copy it over. So making sure you're including everything that you have written down. We don't want to leave anything out. Press copy. Okay, go back over to ChatGPT and we are going to click paste in here. Now, you've given them the instructions. You have now literally given this bot every single piece of information that you've just gone through in that Google Doc in depth, okay? Don't worry about too much about formatting. I mean, I'd be canceling those out, but that's fine. This is where the juice is, okay? Because you're giving it all the instructions. Now, conversation starters, you might want to say something like, create me 30 days of content, okay? Because we know that this bot is going to help us do content creation. You might say, create me a welcome email sequence. You don't have to put these conversation starters in. If you're going to use this bot and give it to other people, you may, because this is going to give them prompts to use when they're actually using that bot, okay? But you don't have to. Like, you can just leave it blank and just start talking to this bot straight away, because you already know the information the bot has. You already know it's going to sound like you anyway, okay? Okay, so the next part is uploading your files. So this is where your screenshots come into play. Now, if you have any screenshots, if you have case studies, testimonials, websites, Instagram bios, reels, pictures, captions, text, whatever you want to include in this knowledge file, you need to think that this bot is going off the information that you're giving it. So the more information you give it, the more it's going to look like you, right? So upload as much as you want here. Now here, its capabilities, you're asking it to search the web, to search Canvas. DALL-E is an image generation app. So if you wanted to create some images based on this information, that's fine. And this is code interpretation and data. So this is going to allow this bot to run code and things like that. Not something that we're kind of too advanced with, but we've just clicked them all because, right? Now, you don't need to create a new action here. You can add yourself a photo. This is going to show up here. So this is obviously just the default ChatGPT logo for now. You can change that so that it looks like you or something that you want it to have in your bot. Now, you're done. All you need to do now is click create, okay? And you get to choose how you share this ChatGPT. Do you want it just to be for you? Do you want anyone with this link to have it? Or do you want to actually sell it on the GPT store, which is so cool. Now, also know that the name here, the online movement code, that's always going to be linked back to you. So if you're putting it in a public place and you want this linked back to you, people can do that. Highly recommend you link your website here, because then that's going to promote traffic back to your website. Now, we're going to click anyone with this link. I'm going to wait for it to do its thing. And here it is. So what you're going to do is you're going to either view this ChatGPT or just quickly copy that link there. Now, if I were you, I would probably go back to my Builderbot page in Google Drive, and I would put the link somewhere safe so that you always remember. Now, it's always going to pop up on the left-hand side of your ChatGPT account anyway, so don't fear if you haven't found it. Let's view the bot. So here on the left-hand side, you can see that Jodie's bot here has popped up. It's always going to pop up on your ChatGPT. So let's have a look at the bot and see what its functionalities are and see how it's sounding, because we can always add more in the background. So let's create me 30 days of content. Pretty impressive. So you can see already that it's kind of taking our story, it's taking what we've given it, it's taken our content pillars, it's taken all of the things, right? And it's starting to create 30 days of content. It's giving us topics, it's giving us what to use on our stories, contents, reel, whatever. It's doing it for us, okay? All right, so ChatGPT has finished the 30 days. Now, some of these are really good, okay, and we would definitely use them in our content. Some of them, not so great, and we kind of want a little bit more spice. So I'm going to ask, can you give me 10 hooks that are spicy, authority based, and will stop the scroll of my audience when I use them in my reels? Make sure you are using my story and personality. Okay, let's just see what it looks at. Sometimes we say like cheeky, sometimes we say spicy, sometimes we say controversial, whatever it is. But you can keep going with this bot, right? Because it's obviously done, it's programmed to do whatever you wanted it to do. So here we've got some hooks coming out. Okay, I've built a 7-figure business in 15 months while raising twins. Cool. That's spicy. That's authoritative. In pockets of mum life. So can you. Okay, so immediately these are sounding more and more like us, like Jodie, that kind of thing. So it only takes a little bit of prompting because you've already given it this information. Okay, now if you need to go in and change your bot, if you need to go and edit anything, what you're going to do is you're going to click on your account. Move my head. You're going to click on your account. You're going to click My GPTs. And then you're just going to click edit here. Okay, and it takes you straight back to this page. So again, you can add, edit, tweak, whatever you need to, add all your knowledge files, do all things. You're done. So exciting. We cannot wait to see how your bot goes, how it changes you and your business. Please, please, please let us know how you go and build your bot.